Good morning, everyone. Today is Tuesday, February 18th, and today is the Tuesday recap, where basically we go over where we stand heading into the week for YieldMax funds, Tesley, Cony, NVDY, Misty, AMZY, and Platey, of course. But first, I want to give one of my videos a shout out, because I didn't get a chance to really even talk about it once I launched it. But I do have a video. It's called YieldMax Options ETFs Holdings for Dummies. I had to second guess if that was the right video, but of course it is. Look at the thumbnail. It has the, I was trying to find the crash dummy, some kind of like dummy, and this is the one I could find. It's like a baby. But regardless, it's a crash dummy. And regardless, the video's about how the YieldMax holdings work, from the beginning, and kind of like how these funds start and when people buy in and how how the NAV works, things like that. But hopefully it's helpful for you guys. But again, for those of you that were not aware, I wanted to make aware. So if you want to check it out, I will pin this video to the top of the comments. So feel free to give me some feedback. And if there's any other YieldMax something for dummies, or Roundhill something for dummies, or Defiance something for dummies, or something like that that interests you, I had fun making this video. So let me know. I wouldn't mind making a similar video again if it does help you guys, because it's different, right? Obviously the daily videos are the daily videos, but then there's other content you try to make, and I had fun making this one. But anyway, let's get to the Tuesday recap, not the Monday recap, the Tuesday recap. I know a lot of you, yesterday was a normal Monday because you had work. It was one of those holidays where everything's closed except your job. And believe me, I feel you. However, luckily for me, my company was closed, so it was an actual holiday for me. But yeah, the markets were closed. Banks were probably closed. Schools were definitely closed. Well, schools were closed the Friday too. It's like, geez, it's like a big long ass weekend. But anyway, we need this recap. This is the first recap I remember in a while we actually need. So let's get to it. So first, this is TSLY. Again, people say you should probably, well, it says it in the name right there. Again, I always get kind of comments about leaving the headers of the fund somewhere, but again, as long as one of the tickers are mentioned, I think it's okay, but I don't know. Anyway, Tesley has a 350 synthetic position. Currently Tesla's at 355, so obviously this 350 is okay, but it expires April 17th. But they also have a 355, so obviously if people buy into the fund, more than likely they'll put money into this synthetic because it's closer to being at the money. It really is at the money, plus 84 cents, of course. But anyway, so either they expire in April 17th. Here's the weeklies tab. We don't have to go into the price fluctuation. We'll just go into the strikes and see what we got going on this week. Well, 360s. We got how many 360s? We got these two suckers right here, about a little over 9,000 contracts, 360 strike price. Unfortunately, that's already 1.17% out of the money. The break even is around 364, 367 range. But again, we don't want to break even. We want to make money, so we want to be below that 360. And then here's 9,000 contracts, even lower strike price, 355, in the money already. So great way to start the week. 4 trading days this week. We are 0.24% in the money. That's right, in the money. Okay. Then we have 362.50. We got about 8,000, a little more than 8,000 contracts. That's 1.87% out of the money, so not much going on there either. Rough times. And then we have 7,300 contracts, 365. Okay, woohoo. That's 2.57% out of the money. Well, it's going to be a rough week if Tesla decides to say, let's go green. All right. Outstanding shares, last we checked, they did increase. So Where we stand, they have 100,600,000 outstanding shares. Do you believe that? 100,600,000 outstanding shares. This fund has come a long way. Total net income for Tesley, 61.2 million. Total distribution, 61 cents. Daily income, 2 cents. Daily yield, 0.19%. And if you annualize that sucker, 71%. So, as much as we rag on Tesley, they actually have done pretty damn good this 4-week cycle because they made money. Look what they're yielding. Again, they're going to announce their distribution tomorrow, so they have one more day to screw it up, of course. But, as of right now, they're yielding 71%. They're yielding higher than their freaking IV. What's their IV? 51%. They're yielding 20% above their IV. So to me, good job. Good job, Tesley Fund Manager. Good job. However, this week, this is what we need to do. We need to flatline. You know what I mean? Like, we need to flatline. The chart needs to look like this. Tesla can't really move, all right? Because, what's the benefit of Tesla not moving? Well, we win our trades, right? If we go back, we're barely out of the money on these suckers. In fact, one of them's in the freaking money. But if we could just stay flat, we could win. We could win the trades and we could be successful. So Tesla, don't move this week, all right? Just don't move. I know that's a lot to ask. Only 4 trading days, at least it's not 5. But if you don't move, we could win our trades, right? Because we're basically selling close to freaking at the money, and that sucks. But whatever. Let's focus on declaration. That's tomorrow, 1 day away. So what are they going to pay us? Again, synthetic income, they lost $312 million. Keep in mind, guys, don't worry about the synthetic income. We only worry about it, because they pay it out when they make money. They don't penalize us when they lose money. And that's part of, the depreciation in price, because they could pay out more than what they make. So in this example, since they lost $312 million, that actually put the net income down to a loss of $250 million. So if you just look at the net income, we wouldn't get a payment at all. Is that what you would want to be in? I'm sure there's funds, or there will be a fund that would do that. But for right now, we made money on the weekly income. And since we made money on the weeklies, 61.2 million worth, we're going to get paid approximately 61 cents per share, right? Because that's what we made. In fact, I will tell you on my guesstimate video, that's what I did. I made it simple. I said, you know what? That's what we made. That's what we're going to get paid. That was my guess. So why not? Why not 61 cents? Why not? And I did mention they had a good 4-week cycle. By the way, I am freezing my ass off. It's 20 freaking degrees today. I don't know what's going on, but this is super annoying. First, it's windy and cold. Now it's just cold. All right. Anyway, like I said, really good cycle. 24 wins, 2 losses. Of course, again, they have today. We'll see what happens today. Here's the Rotomator. Rotomator says, okay, well, you got today, so you can make another 2 cents, right? 2 cents? Is it 2 cents a day? Let's see. Yeah, daily income, 2 cents a day. So since we have one more day, Rotomator says, all right, you'll make 2 cents today. That'll put you to 63 cents. So Rotomator says 63 cents, 68% yield. However, their IV is 51%, so they still could pay. Technically, their low is 47 cents. So let's go with a low of 47, a high of 63. What do you guys want to get paid? You want to get paid the lower or the higher if you had to pick? All right, holding information. We talked about their synthetic. Nothing to really go there. We know our strikes suck for this week. The value of the Tesley fund is 1.2 bill. The NAV is $11.99, all right? So that's the NAV, the net asset value. But the trading price, the closing trading price on Friday was $12.01, 2 cent gap. But really, who gives a crap? Synthetic bailout money, right now they're worth 21 mil. That's whatever. But again, that expires in April, so who gives? Who gives? All right, that's Tesley. Let's go to Misty. Misty has how many synthetics? 3? Good God. They got a 315 that expires this Friday. So I'm going to be busy this week, unfortunately. Hopefully it's not today because it's a late office day. But they have a synthetic 315 expires Friday. This one's going to make money currently where it stands because its MSTR is priced 7.22% above that strike. Now, this one, on the other hand, is going to get whooped. It's going to lose us some money because it also expires Friday. But the synthetic strike is 390. We're not even close to that. We're 13.4% under that. So, yeah, that's going to be a big hit. We're going to pay off the gold diggers. They're going to laugh all the way to the bank. And it is what it is. And then we got the 330. This is the lady in our league, right? Because MSTR is at 337. Makes sense. 2.34% away. Okay, great. This expires, though, April 17th, so they don't have to touch us. This is 59 days away from expiration. I can't believe the freaking temperature drop. Holy God. All right, so we're going to go through their strikes for this week. Let's see if it's any better than T to the S to the L to the Y. This is M to the S to the T to the Y. We can make like a rap song with all these tickers. What do you guys think? My first album. All right, you ready? Here we go. 345. I highlighted it, so there's more. So let's make sure. Oh my God. All right, so there's a lot of 345s, right? And I'm going to read them all, the number of contracts off. 1900 plus 4960 plus 7500 plus 7540 plus 10,000. So yeah, that's probably the largest position. That's a 345 strike price. Unfortunately, it's only 2.15% out of the money. And that's MSTR, guys. 2.15% out of the money, four full trading days, and we're going to get whooped. If crypto decides to say, okay, let me go up 100K time, and boom, destroyed. All right. But don't worry, we got created call spreads. Let's see what our gap is. $40 gap right there. What we got here? $40 gap, $40 gap. Okay, we can only lose a whole bunch. That's a freaking gap and a half, man. So I don't like that call. Anyway, what else we got? We got 350s. We got 235 contracts plus 1,200 contracts. Smaller position. And this is 3.63% out of the money. We got a 347.50. How many of these? That's highlighted. Wait, did I miss these 345s? Oh, man. This 347.50, it's highlighted, but it's chilling by itself. It's a loner, man. It's a loser. You're a loser. All right, so let's unhighlight you because you have no friends. But yeah, the 345, man, there's even more. There's even freaking more. Good Lord. All right, the 347.50, it's a decent position. 430 contracts, 2.89% out of the money. So it's not really much, it's actually worse than the 350. Oh my God, this is ugly, man. Don't worry, we got a 365 in here, but it's only 3,950 contracts, 8.07% out of the money, 4,850 contracts, 360, strike price 6.59% out of the money. And then here we go, 6,290 contracts, 357.50 strike price, 5.85% out of the money. So our strike prices go anywhere from 2% all the way up to 8%. So no double digit this week. Unfortunately, again, our biggest position is the lowest, it seems. So it's possible Misty sucks this week, which is very unfortunate. But we'll see what happens. All right, let's see the recap. 30-day IV, 69%. Outstanding shares, 92.2 mil. Total net income, 22.1 mil. Total distribution, 24 cents. Total daily income, 4 cents a day. Daily yield, 0.16%. And if you annualize that, sucker, 57%. A lot of info. But again, it's just a recap. Relax. We're just recapping. There's no rush, no reason to get angry. Nothing happened. We're just giving updates, Reaction, Route 345, baby. That's our number. That is our number. Why do I say Route 345? Well, we talked about it, right? That is the largest holding, 345 strike. MSTR is at 337.73. So yeah, we're let's keep an eye out for that number. 345. Group D declares in 22 days. Yay! All right. Group D is a fun one, man. Fun one. People get up for Group D. We need a fun fund in every single group that actually makes people give a crap. Right? Group A, Tesley, yeah, okay. Group B, NVDY. Group C, Cony, okay. But which one has Platey actually? Is it Group B? I think, yeah. But nobody's like Misty. Nobody. All right, anyway. Synthetic income. Yeah, we do have synthetic income. 1.9 mil. That's right. We have weekly income as well, 22.1 mil. Well, why? How do we do this? Well, it's still early, right? Net income, 24.1 mil. That's a total income per share of 26 cents. That's in weekly income per share of 24 cents. Win-loss rate, 15 wins, 3 losses. And Rodometer says, next payment could be $1.12, which is a 57% yield. However, obviously, we don't have enough data, so that's not a true good Rodometer guesstimate. So we will use the IV, which rounds up to 70%, and that shows to be $1.37, both of which suck because we're used to getting paid $2. So, yeah. Come on, Misty. Come on, Misty. Well, Misty's actually not helping itself, because MSTR, unfortunately, it's at like a standstill. I think it's waiting for... Like Bitcoin's waiting for, some positive news, from the administration about holding Bitcoin in the reserve or something. I don't know. We need something. We need some kind of news in a positive fashion. All right, so yeah, man. What do we got here? We got 3 synthetics, the 315 and the 390. I mean, the 315, like we said, that's going to make money, but the 390 down here, right? We're only making 1.7 mil on the call. So the dude's got, but keep in mind, this is combined with another buy call from the call credit spread, right? Because if you look here, the 390 actually only has 11,750. So that's, it's combining with whatever. Because the synthetic is actually expiring the same week as the weeklies, and that doesn't normally happen. But regardless, this 390, we have to pay this. We have to cash settle this. And is this a lot of money? Well, let me think about it. You take my money when I'm in need. Yeah, she's a trifling friend indeed. Oh, she's a gold digger. Well, over time, that day gone. Hear me now. I said. All right. Sorry, that was a little over the top. But sometimes, you got to be a little over the top. It's a Tuesday recap. We got to wake the hell up. Here. Okay. That hurt. Had to smack myself in the face. Got to wake up. I got to drive my ass an hour to freaking work. I'm half asleep. I don't want to go to work. And I got meetings all day. In fact, I have one of the meetings. It's 4 hours long, and it lasts till 5 p.m. I'm already crying inside. So feel bad for me, right? No, I'm just kidding. That's life. That's life, brother. It happens. But I do hate driving home at night now, especially after I hit that freaking deer. Because the deer are everywhere. So yeah, man, that's a gold digger. We got to cash settle this sucker at the end of the week. They could do it earlier, of course, but it's going to happen this week. So I may be singing gold digger all week. Or, you're a rich girl. I don't know the words. Sorry. I meant to look them up, and I didn't. Because I know you guys want me to sing something else, because a lot of you are getting angry. You're like, I gotta leave. I'm gonna leave if you sing again. But I get it, man. This is ridiculous, right? What the hell am I listening to? A finance channel that sings. This is not what I signed up for. I signed up for a robot. Just read numbers to me. Okay, I will. The value of this fund is $2.3 billion. Sorry, I'm just kidding. The NAV is $25.45. The trade price is $25.43. So yeah, at least Misty's still at 25. But man, we need, like I said, we need some positivity of MSTR. In fact, the freaking IV keeps going down. Like, come on. MSTR is barely, at least it's not dropping though. It could go to like, imagine Bitcoin goes to 80K. Yeah, okay. We're gonna be like, All right, so the synthetic overall is actually worth money. It's worth 20 mil, so that helps. But again, we gotta get rid of this gold digger. All right. Until then, we sing. All right. So if you don't like the gold digger song, I guess tune in again after we cash settle that synthetic. What can I tell you? We like singing here. Hey, singing is good for the soul, right? Is that what they say? I don't know. No, it is good for you, though. Just relax. Bunch of grouches. Come on, anyway. I want you guys to sing with me next time. How about that? Especially if you're in the car. What else are you doing? No one's looking at you. All right. Here's NVDY. Let's get to the other four. What is NVDY doing? They have one synthetic at 130. It's in a great position. NVIDIA is priced at 138, but that expires 417, so that's fine. Here's that loaner that I think that got assigned. You can see the expiration date right here. It's 214. So I think 2 shares or 2 contracts got assigned, 200 shares. But whatever. I don't really care about that, and I'm not logging it again, but it just doesn't matter. It's not worth our time to even talk about, but it does happen and it can happen. I believe it's obviously on the weeklies that it's possible for early assignment, and not on the synthetic or vice versa. I forget, one or the other, but who cares? 64,600 contracts. This is what we care about. 140 strike, 0.83% out of the money. Well, yeah, that's a great start. Let me just tell you right there. Not 52,890 contracts, 141 strike, 1.55% out of the money. These strikes are god-awful. And again, I don't remember when they opened them, but these are just way too tight. And it's unfortunate because same thing like we said with Tesla, NVIDIA, don't move. Really don't. Don't move. Our synthetic's doing fine, so we don't need the help there. We need to win the weeklies. If we want to win the weeklies, don't freaking move. Okay, now that we told NVIDIA what to do, maybe we shall get our way. All right. The value of the NVIDY fund is 1.5 bill. The NAV is 21.33. Trade price 21.29. Synthetic, previous cash out. I'm just reminding you, we did collect around 48 cents per share, so we'll keep that in mind on the next distribution estimate. Synthetic bailout money, 116 mil. Ooh, that's sweet. 30-day IV is actually decent. They got earnings coming up. Oh, I think I fixed that. You guys are yelling at me. Next earnings date is February 26th, not this week. Keep in mind, I update the earnings dates like months prior, 1 or 2 months prior, and they always change. That's why I don't even, but I have to put something to give me at least a ballpark so I can begin talking about it. Then you guys can correct me, right? But now I got freaking how many funds? 6 funds I got to worry about in their earnings. But NVIDIA, that's a big one, man. They're a big. That's what she said, fund. And yeah, they move the market, you know. Anyway, IV estimate 93 cents. They're part of Group B. They declare in 8 days. All right, up next is AMZY. Most simple fund to understand. If you want to learn about a YieldMax fund, just look at AMZY, right? All right, AMZY. Amazon is currently priced at 228. AMZY has a synthetic position of 235, which is above the price of Amazon, so you don't want it to be in that position. However, this position actually expires on April 17th, so it has plenty of time to do what it's got to do. But we'll see. We don't have to care about it too much. Now, they do have one call, one strike. This is it. All eggs in one basket. What's the number? All right. It's 12,795 contracts. Okay, we know that. 232.50. 232.50 strike price, 1.67% out of the money. 4 trading days. Are we safe? It's Amazon, so maybe. The value of this fund, 292 mil. The NAV is 1886. Trade price 1887. Synthetics in the negative, but again, who cares? We have time. 30-day IV of Amazon is 24.8%. IV estimate based on that is 36 cents. They're part of Group D. They declare again in 22 days, March 12th. All right, up next is Cony. Do you guys like Cony? Here's Cony. They have a synthetic 290. How's their synthetic doing? Not good. In fact, coin is at 274.31. That's horrible. I mean, they, as far as I know, from the feedback in the communities, good earnings. And what happens with good earnings? Well, it tanked. Why the hell not, right? Which, does it make sense? No. So it'll probably recover. So the fact that it, well, probably in quotes, right? Like I know what the hell I'm talking about. But the reason I'm not singing Gold Digger is mainly because of the date. See this date, 5/16? This sucker expires in 3 months. So this lady, get real. You got a ways. We ain't paying you crap until 5/16. So you may think you're getting our money, but you ain't. All right, so I ain't singing for you. Not gold digger worthy. All right, so what about the trades though? That's what we're here for, right? We don't care about gold diggers. We don't care about synthetics. We care about the trades. What do we got? 9,515 contracts, 290 strike price, 5.72% out of the money. 11,530 contracts, 292.50 strike price, 6.63% out of the money. 10,500 contracts, 295 strike price, 7.54% out of the money. And then we have 10,000 contracts, even 297.50 strike price, 8.45% out of the money. So yeah, 4 strikes, 5.72% to 8.45% out of the money. Decently spread across. Is it a large enough gap though? I don't know. After that big drop after earnings, like I said, there could be a recovery maybe this week, maybe not. But at least, we're set up a little better than the other suckers that we saw. The value of this fund is 1.1 bill. The NAV is 12.26, trade price 12.25. Synthetics underwater, we know that already, and that's not news. The IV is beautiful, though. The IV of Coin is 64%. The IV estimate is 61 cents. They're part of Group C, and they declare in 15 days. Cool. March 5th. All right. Okay. Here's Platey. Now, Platey, what do we got? What do we got for Platey? Well, we have a 105 synthetic. How's that doing? Well, it's doing spectacular. They're real and they're spectacular. Where's that from? You guys can guess. All right, so yeah, man, look at that. Although it expires next month, man, Palantir, they're at 119. So this synthetic is already making money. That other synthetic before, bank, bro, bank. All right, so this is a really good fund right now. And again, as quick as it goes up, yeah, sure, it can come back down. So when's a good time to buy? Who in the hell knows? Please don't ask me that question because I don't know jack. Ask the chart people that track the underlying. They know what they're talking about, or at least they think they do. I don't even think I do. But anyway, 12,572 contracts, 121 strike price, 1.54% out of the money. Not sure I like that on Palantir. No. So I would say no. Would I buy it now? Hail to the no. We are capped this week. Then we have 125 contracts, 124 strike, 4% out of the money. That's a little better, but it's only 125 contracts. Who gives a crap about that position when you got 12,572 about to be freaking capped over here? The value of this fund is 151 mil. The NAV is 91.76. Trade price 91.94. I think the 24-hour market over the weekend showed Platey hitting $100. Could you believe that? A YieldMax fund hitting $100. But what about the NAV erosion? I thought we had it. Oh, man. This is, it's, people, it's, again, what they'll say, because I have been watching some negative YieldMax videos. I don't know why, but sometimes it's fun to me. Or I'm actually, sometimes I'm just wondering, let me see if I'm really just missing anything or if they make good points. And the points that are good, we already know, right? We already know the negative things about these funds. But now it'll be interesting if they bring up this fund, if it hits $100. But you know what they'll do, right? They'll compare it side by side to Palantir. Oh, how convenient. An uncovered fund that went up, right? But anyway, I don't know why I'm rambling, but look at the synthetic, man. Oh my God, it's worth 18.4 mil. That if they sold it 11.18 per share, they're not going to do that because they already made 13.61 per share in the other one. And guess what, man? Group B, they don't declare this week; they declare next week. I want the anticipation. I want everyone to get excited about next week's guesstimate because we are going to have our biggest freaking payment ever in YieldMax history. What do you think? Let's do it. Man, I'm pumped. I don't even own Platey, and I'm pumped. All right. 30-day IV of Palantir, 57%. IV estimate, 408. It's going to be more than that. Oh, yeah, you best believe it's going to be more than that. Group B declares in, like we said, 8 days away, February 26th. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We're pumped. Oh, yeah. Party time. Excellent. Woo, 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 woo. All right, sorry, guys. I'm losing my mind. It's going to be a long week. So let's get to the pre-market. Where are we? Where is the pre-market? Here it is. Real quick, though, I wanted to show you guys something. Who's in competition? Let's see. I saw YieldMax. They're close to Granite shares, right? If we look, the value of all the funds, the ETF funds at least, Granite shares is at 11.21 billion. YieldMax showing 10.28 billion. So I'd say they're in direct competition, right? Because YieldMax wants to catch them, I'm sure. And Granite shares, we see what they're doing. They're trying to compete with YieldMax funds, and I like it. I think competition is great. And then we have Defiance versus Roundhill. Roundhill, they're 4.42 billion, and Defiance is 4.07 billion. I believe Defiance was previously ahead of Roundhill before they came out with their funds. So Defiance has their work cut out for them. However, they are launching some new funds, and there's a lot of speculation. Are there going to be daily payment? Are they not going to be daily payment? Well, I have confirmation, right? And I'm not going to say crap. Let's wait. Let's let it come out, and let's see what happens. How are we going to know? We don't work for these freaking companies, so we don't know. They're going to do what they're going to do. Plus, they only filed, right? Who knows what they're going to get approved for? But how I read the prospectus told me it's daily. All right, so if that prospectus gets approved, we're getting paid daily. That's as simple as that. If it doesn't get approved, then okay, then we're getting paid weekly. We're definitely not going to be monthly. That's obvious. But either way, none of them are catching BlackRock, Vanguard, State Street, because they own the world. Hopefully we could fix that one day, right? YieldMax be number 1 on the list, right? That'd be awesome. Imagine a bunch of greedy bastards wanting a bunch of high yielders. Woo-wee. Woo-wee. All right. Then I'll wait for my, coverage check in the mail. Free advertisement over here. Anyway, this, by the way, was from stockanalysis.com. I got to give the website credit because, well, I don't know if I have to, but I should, right? People work hard on these websites, so, and they are keeping them up to date, so you got to give them credit, right? Anyway, let's move on. Let's go to the pre-market. Here we are, guys. What time is it? That is definitely not updated. What the heck time is it? 5:29. Let me refresh. There you go, 5:29. Sometimes it updates itself, sometimes it doesn't. All right, let me go through these because this video seems kind of long. Anyway, Tesla's up 0.91%. It's at 359.07. T to the S to the L to the Y is up 0.92%. Again, that's our rap song. It's at 1212. NVDY is up 0.86%. It's at 140.05. NVDY is up 0.89%, 21.48. Coin is down 0.37%, 273.30. Cony is down 0.04%, 12.24. MSTR is down. Good Lord, what's going on here? Come on, crypto. They're down 0.73%, 335.26. MSTY is down 0.12%, 25.40. T to the S to the L to the L, they're up 1.68%. They're at 20.57. TNA, they are up 0.21%, 43.82. AMZY, they're up 0.34%, 8.97. AMZY is up 0.48%, 18.96. Bitcoin, how you doing? You're not doing that well. You're stuck. You're stuck in this range, bro. You got to break through, all right? Break through. Do it. They're down 0.33%, 95,678. Bit to X is down 3.45%, 51.73. Suxel, they are up 2.1%, 29.15. SMCI is up. Holy crap, they're still going up. They're up 3.78%, 49.80. SMCY is up. That's a very nice, wow, they're actually up higher. Again, this is pre-market. Take it for what it's worth. But SMCY is higher than SMCI at this very moment. They are up 4.29%. They are at $30.13. That's impressive. All right, let's see what Palantir's doing. They're at 120. Well, that's not anything crazy. That's up 0.7%. So that 100 that we talked about, or that we saw over the weekend, right? 24-hour trading, I guess. It's gone. Gone, girl, gone. It's up 1.62%, 93.72. Okay, that's the update, guys. What do you think? Was that a good update? It was a recap. I have a lot of energy because I got to get my ass to work. Got to wake up, man. Got freaking a lot of emails. And then I got long meetings, and then blah, 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 and blah, 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 and blah, 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 blah. I know you guys have work too. You guys are either at the gym, or you're walking on the treadmill, walking outside, or you're driving to work, or you're just sitting home watching me on TV. Because again, we saw that as a statistic. And thank you, especially the husbands and wives that I'm bringing, marriages back together here. Thank you for watching together. But who's really the finance guru? Is it both? Or is it just, is one watching because the other one wants them to? I don't know. And does this actually help? Does this help? Please let me know. But of course, as always, this is not financial advice. I, the guy sitting in a cold chair in the garage, am not a financial advisor. If this was your financial advisor, you'd be in trouble. This video is for fun and entertainment. So hopefully you had fun. Hopefully you're entertained. If not, I will come back tomorrow with more energy. Not like you need that, but yeah, for real. If you enjoy this content, please hit the like button. Yes, it goes a long way, like super long. Like hit that like and then boom, we blow up, right? We're about to hit 25,000 subscribers. So if you want to help me get there, all you have to do, hit the like, comment, and if you want, you could share the video with, I don't know, who would like it in your life or in your little groups out there. You got Reddit groups, you got YouTube, you got your Twitter, you got your Instagram. There's so many. There's the TikTok. I don't have TikTok. I'm thinking about doing it for like my shorts, but I don't know. I might just do everything YouTube. I feel like I don't even do enough shorts to justify doing the TikTok thing. Plus, I still think it's for little girls. So I just can't quite hit that button. So YouTube shorts it is for now. I just talked myself out of it. All right, guys. So that being said, I think we're done. I think we made it to the end of the video. So if you made it this far in the video, you want to prove it, you gotta say the keyword. A lot of you probably had to lower your radio, or you're like cursing me off. You're like, what in the actual hell was that? Seriously. Sorry, guys. Sometimes. Whenever I do that, I think of Dumb and Dumber. You know when they're in the van? You ever hear the most annoying noise in the world? I don't know. I enjoy that part. Maybe I'm just freaking weird, but I think that part's funny. But, you know what? I was just thinking of a quote from, I think it was one of the college coaches. He goes at the press conference, "I'm mad as hell and I can't take it anymore," right? I think I already maybe even used this reference before, but today, "I'm cold as hell and I can't take it anymore," right? And I may even use that quote, but today I'm saying it again because it's freaking cold. It's cold. You guys live near me? Then you know what I'm talking about. I know you Florida people, you spoiled, right? You Philippine people, like people over the world, they're warm as hell. I'm sitting here freezing my ass off in New Jersey, overpaying to live here. And I'm cold as hell, and I can't take it anymore. So that's the freaking key word. And I know it's a lot to type, so it's completely up to you, right? Completely up to you. Yeah. What is the keyword? If you made it this far in the video and you want to prove it, you have to type in that long-ass keyword. So that way others, and including myself, we know you made it. You're a trooper. You're a true trooper. So I just want to say, guys, thank you for watching this obnoxious video. And I know it was. But again, I don't know. A lot of energy. I'm ready. Long weekend. But seriously, thank you for watching. And I hope everyone has a great day. I'm ready for a nap though. All right, have a good one. Later.